How's it going, movie fans? Welcome to part 2 of the Firewall's journey through time. We turn our focus to the swinging 60s. As the cultural revolution of the time bled into cinema, many genres such as sci-fi and spy films began evolving. The French New Wave, which began towards the end of the 50s, continued to grow, with filmmaking becoming more risque and experimental in nature, leading to the removal of the motion picture production code, whose job it was to police morality in movies. In 1965, The Sound of Music became the highest grossing film of the decade, with an unadjusted gross of $158.6 million. Here are the Firewall's top 10 1960s movies. At number 10 is Yojimbo. Written and directed by Akira Kurosawa, Yojimbo was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Costume Design. Set in 1860, where a Ronin arrives in a town divided by two warring factions, he then comes up with a plan with the hope of eliminating both sides. The running time is 110 minutes, and Yojimbo has the Firewall rating of 8.9. At number 9 is The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. This western, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne and James Stewart, was also nominated for a Best Costume Design Academy Award. Senator Ransom Stoddard returns to the town of Shinbone for the funeral of a rancher and proceeds to recount the story of how the two first met. The running time is 123 minutes, and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance has the Firewall rating of 8.9. At number 8 is Le Samouraï. Directed by Jean-Pierre Melville, this French-language crime drama depicts an experienced hitman who, after being seen by witnesses following the murder of a nightclub owner, must act fast to cover up his mistake, all the while with police and his employer coming after him. The running time is 101 minutes, and Le Samouraï has the Firewall rating of 9. At number 7 is A Hard Day's Night. This musical comedy was the Fab Four's film debut. It was directed by Richard Lester and saw John, Paul, George and Ringo nominated for a Most Promising Newcomer BAFTA Award, with the writing and music nominated for Academy Awards. The film depicts a typical 36 hours in the lives of the Beatles. The running time is 87 minutes, and A Hard Day's Night has the Firewall rating of 9. At number 6 is The Apartment. Billy Wilder directed this romantic comedy about C.C. Baxter, played by Jack Lemmon, who allows higher-ups in his company to use his apartment for sexual rendezvous in the hopes of getting a promotion. The film won 3 BAFTAs, 3 Golden Globes and 5 Academy Awards. The running time is 125 minutes, and The Apartment has the Firewall rating of 9. At number 5 is Sanjuro. The second appearance on this list for iconic director Akira Kurosawa, and this film is in fact a sequel to the previously mentioned Yojimbo. In it, 9 samurai become acquainted with a Ronin who helps them as they go up against a superintendent who they believe to be corrupt. The running time is 96 minutes, and Sanjuro has the Firewall rating of 9. At number 4 is Harakiri. Directed by Masaki Kobayashi, set in 17th century Japan, Tsugumo Hanshiro is a Ronin who arrives at the estate of a clan with the intention of committing a ritual suicide known as Harakiri. Soon, Hanshiro is telling the story, revealing more about his reasons for being there. The running time is 133 minutes, and Harakiri has the Firewall rating of 9. At number 3 is The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Directed by Sergio Leone and marketed as part of his Dollars trilogy alongside A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More, Clint Eastwood stars as Blondie, also known as the Man with No Name, a bounty hunter who forms an alliance with a hitman and an outlaw as they hunt for gold. The running time is 178 minutes, and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly has the Firewall rating of 9.1. At number 2 is Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Directed and co-written by Stanley Kubrick, this classic comedy depicts the chaos that ensues when a brigadier general triggers a nuclear attack on Russia. It was nominated for 7 BAFTA awards, winning 4, including for Best Film, and received a further 4 Academy Award nominations. The running time is 95 minutes, and Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, has the Firewall rating of 9.1. At number 1 is Psycho. Janet Leigh won a Best Supporting Actress Golden Globe, and the film was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. This horror, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, shows a secretary who ends up at the Bates Motel after stealing $40,000. The motel is run by Norman Bates, played by Anthony Perkins. The running time is 109 minutes, and Psycho has the Firewall rating of 9.3. Thanks for watching. Next week I'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 Sylvester Stallone movies. Don't forget to subscribe for more top 10s and reviews.